I'm Michael Bowers. I'm talking pictures this morning with nationally syndicated cartoonist Peter Brolman. Welcome to the program, Peter.
Thank you, Mike. Pleasure to be here.
The polls show that he's not that popular with women, so Abbott has gender on his agenda big time, doesn't he? He's seen various members of the Abbott family out on the hustings this week.
It's a bit like the Brady Bunch revisited, isn't it? They keep on coming out every day.
We've seen Tony use his wife one day, the daughter the next, and it's kind of what I call the visual dog whistle, if you like, the whistle. You're blowing the whistle, because what you're being able to say with this is that I am a married, settled man, I have a child, these women don't have a problem with me. It ticks all those boxes without actually having to go and say some pretty nasty things.
That's right. And, well, I'm not too sure what men think about this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But, he's certainly trying to appeal to the female voters out there, whether it's working or not.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen.
These sort of picture opportunities, when there's just very few of them, allows them to pretty well manage the message that's getting out there in a visual sense.
Yeah, sure, and here he is with his lovely wife reading to a little girl at a school library. What's concerning about this photograph is that despite the education revolution, I've got these encyclopedias at home. They're about 30 years old, so there's some issues happening here at this particular school. What I do like is the headshot of Abbott and the baboon here on this particular encyclopedia there. It's a nice match.
There's the mind of a cartoonist working. I would have never even picked that up. His daughter Louise was out on the trip, and they were gutting fish. I mean, this is one of the stranger sort of picture opportunities that you get involved with. When
I saw this photograph, I thought, what on earth were you thinking? But then I saw the stunned mullet, and that's how I've been feeling since this selection's begun, so I can certainly relate to this photograph.
Look, the Women's Weekly has run a spread of pictures of Julia, which, they're very highly stylised and beautifully done and lit, and there's obviously been a stylist involved in it. Some people have said it's a free kick, and Helen McCabe has defended it, saying, well, we asked her the hard questions on drugs and life with Tim and things, but it definitely is speaking to the women's vote, like more than you could possibly hope for.
Call it a free kick. Call it Helen Mirren, basically.
Yeah.
That's what she's been made out to look like.
But yeah, well, it's a very flattering set of pictures. If they've been touched, they haven't been heavily touched. But certainly the visuals here are a powerful message. They've come up very well. I mean, she's I don't really think I can call the PM a hottie, but she's, she looks pretty hot.
It's 13 pages of pure parliamentary hotness there.
Yeah, parliamentary hotness.
But what's interesting is that further on in the magazine is a nice little freebie. I'm not too sure if this was planned or not, but in light of all these leaks that's been going on, it's a little incontinence pad.
to mop up the leaks.
Maybe Kevin Rudd should put this on his election poster.
This shot, I think, Peter, sums up that great saying that perspective is everything. The camera's just caught Mr. Morrison here, my good friend Mr. Morrison, at a very, very unfortunate angle.
It's a great angle, and what's even better is the expression on Tony Abbott's face. He's enjoying it.
Look, it's been a great pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you, Mike.